Hello, beautiful people, and welcome. I am so incredibly nervous to just sit up here and film this for you. I've been shaking and so anxious because I have so much to say and I'm really passionate about it, but I want to convey it in the right way. It's a controversial topic. So many people are involved with it, a lot in which are my friends, and it's kind of like a peer pressure thing. You don't want to say anything because you know that there's a lot of people that are come after you for it, and I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for this, but you know what? All in all, I owe you, beautiful people, full transparency, especially on this platform that I have where I review beauty products. And I shouldn't be afraid of I should not be afraid of sharing my experience. If you're thinking about using Monat, selling it, if you are using it or you are selling it, all I ask is that you hear me out in this video. I mean no hurt feelings to those that are involved with this company or friends of mine that are selling. Please don't take it personally. This is just something I have to speak on because it was my experience and it should be heard. And I can't be apologetic for it because it happened. And if you were in my position, if you were in my shoes, I'd hope that you do the same thing. So this is my experience with Monat.
Bye.
So this all started as a favor for a friend. That's it. She asked me to try out some products that she was selling. She thought it would be great for my hair. And I said, go ahead. Yes, send me the products. She said, no, strings attached. I just want you to try it out. I think you'd really love it. So I was like, sure, why not? I had no intention on sharing my experience. I honestly thought I would get a sample and that would be the rest of it, and I would never even probably use it again. I actually tried Monat 3 years ago and did not realize that I tried it, which sounds silly, but 3 years ago a friend had asked me to try a sample. She sent it to me. I just discovered it a few weeks ago because I was organizing a closet of mine and I found an old card that said Monat on it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I remember I did try this product. I tried it out, didn't go anywhere. I didn't notice anything. I lost touch with the friend and I never thought about it again, right? It resurfaced in September of 2020 when another friend had messaged me saying, your curls, because my hair is naturally curly even though I straightened it, your curls would do so good with Monat. Tons of curly girls are starting to use it. It helps their curls bounce back. It's gonna rejuvenate your hair, make it come back thicker. She sent me pictures of all these girls that had before and afters, and I was super impressed because I was just like, this is so cool. How come I've never heard of this? Yeah, I'd love to try it. Set me up. This girl hooked it up. She gave me so many products, full size, all of it, and just so much variety to choose from. She really was trying to make sure that I was able to try everything. And not only did she give me products to try, she gave Yannick a product to try and my dog Theo. I am super grateful to her for this day for allowing me to have the ability to try it out. We spent some time talking about the products before I got the products. We spent some time on Zoom talking about the products after I got them, directions, all these good things. I was super excited to try it out. I actually started in October of 2020 with using the products. My first impressions on using the products, absolutely amazing. I love smells. You guys know I love smells of products. Absolutely loved all of their smells. I loved one of the leave-in conditioners that they had. I loved the shampoo. I really loved the products. I even mentioned one of the products in a favorites video, and this was actually a deodorizing spray for Theo. I loved it. I was super excited about it. I wanted to make sure that I got the full effect of the product, so I used nothing but Monat. I used the shampoo, I used the conditioner in the shower, and I used the leave-in to style my hair, everything Monat. 3 weeks after using it, I had my routine visit with my hairstylist, who is also my aunt. She has done my hair forever, and she knows my hair. She was the first person that ever dyed my hair. As she was doing my hair this day, she was like, something's different about your hair. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, your hair is breaking off like crazy. And I'm like, well, we've been bleaching it and doing this. And she's like, no. This is different. This is not normal. What are you doing different? Are you eating something different? I was like, no, I'm not eating anything different. She's like, are you trying new products? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm trying out Monat. And she actually had some of the products that wasn't hers, but it was one of her other hairstylists who was selling the products. And I was like, it's those products. That's what I'm using. I'm using that. Someone gave it to me and I'm trying it out. And she was like, Be really careful, Brie, because I've been hearing that those products cause your hair to fall out. Like, I've been hearing that from a lot of different people. So just be really, really careful. And I was like, okay, noted. And I went back home and I continued to use the products because I was like, well, I've got so much product. I don't want to waste it. I'm just going to use it. If my hair starts falling out, then of course I'm going to stop. But like, the products are good. I like how my hair looks right now. So why stop? I continued to use the products, and by the end of November, so I started the products in October. By the end of November, one random day I was in the shower and my hair started falling out in clumps. It wasn't too detrimental to the point where, there was a crazy difference, but I definitely lost a lot of thickness, had a lot of breakage down here. These baby hairs back here were never baby hairs. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like, these were long and now they've kind of broken off. And y'all, when I tell you, my hair has never, ever broken off in this way before. And sure, you can say maybe it was a hormone change, maybe there was other factors contributing to your hair loss, but this was wild. And I've done so many things to my hair. I've been told by multiple hairstylists that I have very strong hair. So this was so strange to me. I thought it possibly was a fluke. I didn't think that it was the products because on social media, everyone is talking about how great it is for their hair. And I was like, maybe it's not, maybe it's not. I'm stubborn, I know, and I'm crazy, whatever. I was really trying to give these products the benefit of the doubt. I did not want to believe that it was causing my hair to fall out because I really wanted it to succeed and I really wanted it to work. Maybe I'm using it too much, so I'm just gonna stop using it as much and just like switch up the products and maybe not use the shampoo, just use the conditioner. So I tried that out for another couple weeks. Even after switching things up, I didn't notice any kind of difference in my hair. My hair didn't grow back. My hair continued to feel like it was thinning out. And I was like, whoa, okay, it's time. It's time to cut this. But look at me. I still didn't throw it away. I'm telling you guys, I gave this a fair shot. I really did. I really tried to make this work. Almost immediately after I stopped using it, my hair came back. These pieces are a lot better now. It's been, I think, over a month that I have not been using it, so my hair is starting to thrive again. I would have just kept myself quiet and kind of been in a state of denial had I not gone and researched. And this is where I get upset. This is where we're gonna get petty, guys. I'm sorry, not sorry. The company itself and the people that promote the products put out there to everyone that you might undergo a shedding phase if you use their products. And they equate this shedding phase to being a detox for your hair, which sounds awesome. I'm all for a good detox. Detox me, yes. Your hair has to get rid of all the bad, broken, damaged hair. Then you can grow luxurious, long, beautiful, strong hair afterward. Maybe that might sound good, but really think about that. You have to lose hair to grow it back. That just doesn't sound right. That sounds so incredibly suspect, especially when Monat has legal cases against them about hair loss. If these claims of people losing their hair were false, a company that big would not even mention it as being a possibility of something happening. Any of the big brands that you know of, have they ever told you that you might undergo a detox with your hair products? I don't know them. Enlighten me, please. So I'm going to say something, and I just think it's funny because when I heard about this whole detoxing thing with the company, I immediately thought of this. Mean Girls. If you know the movie, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Mean Girls. You remember the Caltine bars, the bars that Katie gave Regina George to make her skinny, but really they were going to make her fat. So the thing is, Katie told Regina that these bars would at first blow her up with water weight, so it'd make her fat, and then she would lose the water weight and then she'd be skinny. You might lose your hair, but don't worry, it'll grow right back. Real life Caltine bars. I'm just telling you, that's exactly what I thought when I heard about the whole shedding detoxing process. I was like, yeah, they ain't trying to Regina George me, nobody. I know the company is not doing that for malicious intent, I'm sure, but I'm just saying, it sounds all too familiar, and I hope that made you laugh if you understood the reference, because that's what I think of. That's what I think of. Guys, this was my experience, and I had to share it. I will never use Monat again. Now we can get into the business aspects of things, because I got so many messages from you guys explaining, how you felt about the business side of it. So I'm going to share my opinions on all of that, because why not? I'm a huge believer in looking at the integrity of the company itself, not just the products, not how they work, but what is the company doing to promote their business. That's important to me, because if I know that I can trust the people that are making the products, I'm going to want to buy the products, I'm going to be invested. These are the things as a business for Monat that I do not trust. It is a multi-level marketing system that they have in place for this company. I'm tired of hearing that it's not. I don't have a problem with multi-level marketing at all. I think it can be very successful. I think that it's for certain people. Do not try to say that it's not, because it is. If I have to solicit to have someone sell something underneath me and use a code or this to work under me to sell product, that is part of building a pyramid. That is part of building a base, and it is a multi-level marketing scheme. This is what they try to tell you, like, oh, it's not, like, we're not doing that, it's different. They might have differences from Mary Kay or Avon, and they can say, well, we're not like them. That's multi-level marketing schemes. That's pyramid schemes. But no. Don't try to lie to people and say that it's not, to get them to sell your product, to get them to buy from you. The people that are promoting Monat, not all of them, and I don't speak for everyone, but so many of them, and this is the company's problem, because this is how they're training their promoters to act, to befriend people, to compliment them or whatever, and try to get into their lives. A lot of the people that I've had communication with don't tell me that they work up front with Monat. They don't say that. They kind of beat around the bush, like, I'm involved in this, and I've been able to make money from home, or trying to, get into your life and telling you what could really help you and this, that, and the other, when really they just are trying to get you a part of their team, their multi-level marketing team. I just want it to be open, honest, blatant. If you are a good company, you won't need to hide it from me. If you offer great things, and if it's an amazing opportunity, you don't need to hide it. That's what frustrates me about the whole thing. All in all, my advice to you, I'm not going to tell you not to use it. Obviously, I can't tell you to do anything. This is a decision that you have to make. There's information out there for you to make the most educated decision that you can when choosing whether to use Monat or continue using it, whatever the case might be. I'm just trying to give you the information that you need, sharing my experience being one of them, sharing my opinions being another, and also, giving you questions to ask yourself, because ultimately it is your decision that you have to make, and no one else's. In conclusion, everybody's hair is different. Everybody's hair chemistry is different. I've heard people that have had great experiences using Monat, but the fact of the matter, the bottom line for me is it worth the risk of finding out whether it works for my hair or it doesn't? And I feel like in this situation for me, the risk is too high. I'm going to type out for you guys everything that I used from Monat. I'm just going to list it for those that are curious as to what I did use for my hair. If you're interested in knowing what products actually work, continue to follow me. Please, if you're not already subscribed, subscribe. It would do me the biggest favor if you could leave a comment on this video, and if you could share it to somebody that you know that is considering using Monat or is using Monat, whatever the case might be. I just want to make sure that they have an objective look on everything and that they have all the information, because I think that that's important. And if you believe that, then please share this video. Please make sure you give it a like or even a thumbs down. I don't mind. If you didn't like how I described this, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. I'm all for that. It boosts my engagement anyway. So yes, I appreciate you so much for listening to this rant and for spilling the tea with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.